Today's Cosplay Con Talk episode is sponsored by Moco Queen Color Contacts. Don't forget to use my code Wayne for 10% off at checkout at mocoqueen.com. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. How's good, everyone? Wayne the Known here, and welcome back to another episode of Cosplay Con Talk, where we basically discuss everything pertaining to the cosplay community and conventions. It has been a while since we've done a. Oh, how long has it been? Give me a minute. I can know how long it's been since we've done a cosplayer interview on the channel. It has been a month since. Really, it's been a month since we've done a cosplayer get to another interview. Huh. But yeah, we're back doing these again and hoping to do more later down. Hopefully, to do more later down the road. Or soon. But with that being said, I'm here with Love Cherry Cosplay, Oregon-based cosplayer who you may have seen on the channel quite a few times when I've interviewed them and their partner Cody and showcased their cosplays at some of the local convention showcases here in Oregon. How you doing, Cherry?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me again.
Oh, of course. No, it's always a pleasure interviewing you and Cody at the cons and showing off your guys' cosplays and everything, and looking forward to doing that again this year for Metal Art Comic Con. Um,
Oh,
s- Sorry, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, oh yeah, we always look forward to your interviews. I know Cody does as well, and we always have a good time.
And also, I think it's pretty cool that you guys are also going to be cosplay. You're going to be a cosplay guest again for Metal Art Comic Con.
Oh yeah, it'll be first time for this convention.
Oh yeah, because last year you guys did Anna Medford.
Yes.
Because you guys were Lucy and David on that day on one of the days.
Yeah, so normally we do like some kind of planned duo cosplay for these kinds of events. But actually, this year, I think we are not doing that. So I guess you'll have to stay tuned to see.
Sadly, I'm only able to do one day this year because I don't have the PTO for both days, and
Oh
it was just too late to request Sunday off, and but I plan to do 2 days for Anna Medford, but we'll see. Either way, I'm just looking forward to coming back to this con again. Anyway, to begin, first off, what made you come up with the name Love Cherry Cosplay?
honestly, to put it simply, I had to think of something red that was easy to remember. Okay, so red because I have red hair. And that's basically my whole identity. You know, So I was like, okay, what's easy to remember that's going to really click with people? I was like, how about cherry? Okay. And I'm big on love, so I added love cherry. And then of course cosplay on the end because that's what my account's all about.
Nice. And I think I actually remember seeing you and Cody like briefly, like before I actually got to really know you guys, was at KCC Comic Con back in 2023. I think you both did Yor and Lloyd.
Yeah, I think even then I didn't even have a name, I was just going to conventions all for the fun of it. I didn't have an account, and um, I guess I didn't really want to at first. And I just kind of wanted to go to events and not worry about the whole social media presence of it all and everything like that. But, seeing all of the other cosplay users that were coming up on my feed and stuff, I was like, okay, this could be fun. Let me see what this is about.
I mean, I hope you guys were able to survive that heat because it was really hot that day up in Klamath.
Oh yeah, it was. and
It-
in leather or latex, that's also felt underneath. I was not doing too hot.
Oh, I mean, I get that's. I mean, it sucks that KCC Comic Con has never happened after that. It sucks that because I even talked to them. I even talked to the showrunner that that was not the intended day. They wanted to get a much cooler day, but
Um,
there was just some communication stuff, I guess, going on, and so that's like the only day. So I'm just like, okay, and like, oh, really hot of a day. I felt bad for anyone who wore like over the top cosplays or any leather, because, ooh.
or like a full armor set that
Oh,
would.
oh boy, buddies of mine were cosplaying from Halo, and I don't know how they were able to stand the heat. Um,
Yeah, I have no idea either.
ooh. To begin officially, how long have you been cosplay for, and what got you into cosplay?
Okay, so if I think about the very first time that I ever, you know, dressed as a character, it would probably be 2017. And I dressed up as Misty from Pokemon Indigo League. And that was probably the first time that I was like, this is so much fun and definitely something I want to do more.
Misty from Indigo League?
Pokemon Indigo League?
Oh, okay, where she's wearing
Yeah.
the
I
orange
have
tank
no
top,
pictures of that.
the orange. That is okay. I usually will just show a photo of the
Yeah.
character, and then I'll put cosplay photo not available. If anyone's watched this series for a very long time, that's what I do. So okay, so the orange like crop top tank top, the short shorts, and like the shoes and everything. And with you
Yes.
having naturally red hair, I imagine it was easy to just to style your hair that way.
Yep. It was kind of just a closet cosplay, if you will. And I just put I think I got most of the items from Goodwill and put my hair up in a little side ponytail. I was a big fan of Pokemon and um yeah, I think it was like some kind of spirit week. And of course nobody's dressing up as like anime characters. So
No.
so I was like the only one, but I had so much fun.
It sounds like you did. I mean, yeah, I mean, cosplay, I still count as cosplay. I
Me too. Me
mean,
too.
if you have the stuff available, or you can go to Goodwill, because let's face it, when it comes to anime characters, almost a good chunk of anime characters, especially your like slice of life ones, will have like casual wear. And like
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you style your hair just right, or you have the wig, you're a casual version of so and so.
Yeah, great example of that. If you'd seen my friend Madison at Row Comic Con, um,
Oh,
is it?
you guys were at Rogue. I wasn't there for day two.
That's right.
I
But
was where
my
I had work the next day.
um, insert photo now, but she was cosplaying Charlie from Has Hotel, and her entire outfit was completely from her closet.
Nice. Uh, who did you end up going as um for Rogue Comic Con? I remember I think you were like you posted it on the group page on Facebook, the Southern Oregon Cosplay Collective group on Facebook, I think.
Yeah, so I was only able to make it Sunday for that event, and I was dressed as Adam Eve from Invincible, which
Oh,
was my
nice.
first time debuting that cosplay, and it was just that one I hold a special place in my heart. Like obviously all of it was purchased and I didn't make any of it, but that character means a lot to me. So I
The
was
cos
really happy.
the cosplay wherever you got it from is well detailed, wherever website you got it from.
Actually, it was from AliExpress.
I've heard for some fairly good things about AliExpress when it comes to cosplays, as long as you make sure to get the right size or go a size above or any. You didn't have to do any alterations or anything? Because I know
No,
sometimes
I
really.
yeah, I would actually first big tip for this interview is always check the size charts and measure yourself. That is going to be the best way you can get a good fit if you order your own cosplays.
Because I know sometimes when it comes to like like you said, ordering, and sometimes there's that small chance that even if you do order the right size, you could have to make some kind of alterations regardless.
Oh yeah, but I yes, for that one I got really lucky and it pretty much I think the only place that it doesn't fit right is my hands.
Yeah,
They're
like hand sizes are always going to be a hit or miss.
oh yeah, it's abnormally long. Like the finger, I don't know why they made the finger so long for like an extra small, but
I think they more focus on like the suit itself and like the arm parts or the leg parts, whatever. I mean, I know it's like a one-piece suit basically with long sleeves. Um,
real.
yeah. I've never worn a skin suit before. I I don't, I mean, if I ever do, yeah. I just know skin suits are like you said, make sure you order the right size or even
Mm,
like use baby powder if you need to because you know there's a chance you're gonna be sweating a lot, whether it be leather, even though there's felt on the inside, skin suits like Adam Eve or Spider-Man, like there's always some kind of thing that could go wrong.
oh yeah. And if you have funky proportions like me, where I have quite a small waist, like I'd say up top I'm more small and below I'm a little bit larger. It's very hard to find something that fits just right. I think because it didn't have the leg part, it fit me just fine.
I mean, and like you said, you didn't have to make any alterations and it did fit fairly well.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I'd
good.
say it fit. Yeah, it everywhere fit perfect.
Well, that's a plus. Um,
Whereas I guess now I could say that with my palm knee, it does not fit right. And I did, check size chart and everything. And it came in and it just does not fit right at the bottom half. So I actually had to send it off to an alteration place because I don't have time right now. And that's okay. You know,
oh yeah, with con coming up soon, yeah.
yeah, I did not have the time. I'm still prepping for, guesting stuff because you have to have your whole booth set up ready and things like that. So there was no way.
Well, I'm glad that you know, and I take it Pomni is also from bought online, bought off store too.
Yes, I have never made anything like that. So I
That
did
is,
not, you know, and I did like, I feel like the Amazing Digital Circus is a big one this year. And I
oh yeah, I
really,
mean with the last part coming out to both, you know, theaters and everything, and how big of a fan base it has.
for sure. So I really,
Despite some of the fans being nuts, but
oh yeah, they kind of give us a bad rep, but
I mean, any fandom nowadays, I hate to say it, is gonna have just the parts of the not the whole fandom, but half the fandom. It's gonna be a bit weird, and the sad thing is, half the fandom are grown ass adults, just like you and I.
right. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a topic for
But
another time.
so yeah, I really wanted to make sure that I incorporated something that was, especially with a guesting spot. If I were just going for fun, I wouldn't worry about it. I
You,
would
you,
have taken my time.
you wouldn't have had it altered. You're just like, yep, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. But it's like you're guessing. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, I gotta I gotta do something.
yeah. with guesting, you have to make sure that you are bringing something to the table, something to the con. So that was my thought process with that. I wanted to bring something of value to the convention.
Totally, totally fair and understandable, you know.
Yeah.
Um, do you remember what your very first convention was? When you actually wanted to like go to a con?
So that was actually KCC.
Oh, 3 years ago. Nice.
Yeah. So I used to live in like a tiny little town in the middle of nowhere where we really didn't have much of anything going on, let alone any kind of like fandom, just where you could nerd out, really. So I didn't really have that. And not until moving here, much later, where I find an entire community, I was like, okay, let's go see what this is about.
It was
And
free.
yeah,
Despite the
that
heat, it was free.
that was a great thing about KCC's convention as well, was they always had them free admission and so many fun things to do. Like,
Oh, there definitely was a lot.
yeah, just I think that was the most activities that I've seen a convention do.
No,
All
it
all
was a
for
really
free.
good con. I mean, all those water bottles went out right away, the ones that were right by the main building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I felt bad for anyone that was outside, and there was that tent where they wanted, like, where they were showing movies, but like, there was no way I was gonna like. As soon as I walked in that tent outside where they were showing movies and stuff, like, no,
Yeah,
I don't want to feel like I'm in an oven.
exactly. It's like fine. Let's try to find somewhere inside an activity with air conditioning, please.
Oh no, no, definitely. Let's see here. I'm going to talk about some convention-based stuff. So your first convention was in 2023.
Mhm.
How many conventions have you been to so far in the past 3 years?
So now let me try to do the math. So shortly after KCC, I found out about the conventions in Medford.
Oh, it's right, because well, you and Cody also the same year went to Metal Art Comic Con down in Grants Pass at the Josephine County
Yeah.
Fairgrounds.
So I think it has to be maybe five. So not many at all.
I mean, I mean, depending on depending on money, depending on all that stuff, which we are going to get into, it's not always easy to get to conventions when you're like hours away from a lot of places.
Oh yeah. That that is definitely a big factor, especially getting the time off work like you mentioned earlier, and also that travel time is a lot. It's a lot. I mean, attending a convention alone is a lot mentally, especially if you're introverted.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even
But
if it's like a local con, you still have to mentally prepare.
oh yeah, but put drive time on top of that,
Oh, yeah.
mental health out the door.
No, I completely get that. Like, I can't imagine what it's like for you and Cody to travel from. Do you guys have to like leave a day before the con just to get down here since it's like a 2-day con?
Um, really depends. So for guesting, most definitely because we have to set up day
Oh,
before.
get a hotel and all that stuff.
Yeah, which normally we do get an Airbnb over there, and it's nice. I'll make sure I have everything that I could possibly need. Actually, last con I brought last guesting experience. I brought my whole printer and everything with me because I wasn't sure how to gauge how much to bring. So I had to print more that night for the next day.
I just can't I mean, I saw on your Instagram that I saw like some of your friends that you're gonna have um for a con. Let's see, where is it? Yeah. Um, if with your permission, if I can show.
For which one?
The if it's okay if I show the post you made where you're gonna have your prints of Adam Eve.
I'm totally blanking on that
Oh,
one.
this these ones.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So you got so we'll be having 8x10s and 4x6s. Ooh, all prints come with a mystery sticker. Nice.
Yeah. And that'll be any mystery. Like, could be from old drops, could be from the brand new stickers that I've dropped that I'm dropping for this con. So I have three different new ones
I also do like the
coming out.
Pommy sticker that you have as well.
Yes, I loved how that one turned out. It wasn't even
And
planned.
if I'm not mistaken, you drew that Pommy, if
I
I'm not
did.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Because I've well, I mean, you can also drop your art if you want. You can also drop your art Instagram as well if you want.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be your Cherry Hex Labs. And
Oh,
that's just, I don't really do it a whole lot. I'd like to do it more. I kind of went on a hiatus for a while
oh,
with
completely
art
understandable.
stuff. Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to see. So someone who's sort of new to going to cons, what kind of advice would you want to give to someone who wants to travel to a con for the first time or wants to travel like, who wants to travel for a con and what they should expect and plan for when it comes to traveling out of town for a con?
I would definitely say make sure that you leave, well, first of all, plan accordingly. So I I would not suggest this, but we normally get into cosplay before heading out. So if we are wanting to, you know, say we have to travel to Metal Arc, that is a hour and a half drive. So if we're wanting to get there on time, normally I have to get up at like 5 in the morning to make sure that I am in cosplay and always pack the day before.
Yes,
And
or 2 days before, depending on how much your stuff, how much stuff you're going to be bringing.
very true, very true. And also write a list of everything and check it off as you're packing and making sure that everything, because you hear that so much where you're like, oh man, I forgot that. Luckily, I have not had that yet. Let's hope I don't this year. But always make that list. Make sure you have everything you need.
Oh, most definitely. And I imagine when you're like, for example, when you're guesting, I imagine there's a lot more to pack too, because you're not just packing your cosplay you're bringing to guest in, but you're also, your banner, your prints, your whatever.
Oh, yeah. So, also, side note, plan for the worst. Like,
Not
plan.
many people say that on here. I mean, they
Oh,
do, but like
I
it hasn't been mentioned in quite a minute, and it hasn't been mentioned in quite a bit.
you have to. I mean, prop breaks, you didn't bring anything to fix it. What are you gonna do, You can't rely on other people or, you know, he definitely could leave and come back, but very unlikely.
And,
Um,
small chance of there being a cosplay repair station at the con.
exactly. Normally for our smaller cons, there's not really things like that. And bring a little sewing kit too. Just that's what I mean by plan for the worst. Some or you know, little Tide sticks. If you drop some food on your costume, anything like that.
It's good to have a cosplay repair kit, whether, baby wipes to wipe, say if you're eating and get mustard on on your cosplay, especially if you're wearing a darker cosplay. That stuff shows.
Oh yeah, which I've done. I have done that, and I was not ready for that one. So make sure you plan for the worst. That's my big one.
I don't know. I wholeheartedly agree. Um, what if you don't mind me asking, what cosplay was that you got stuff on?
Ooh, I think it was an easy, like a bit easier fix. It had to have been Lucy, which is not bad at all with her latex.
I don't know. I forgot. Her. I forgot her outfit's pretty much, straight on, just full on. Well, in the show, I don't know what, but a good chunk of the outfits in the Cyberpunk series are
Hmm.
some type of leather, not really a whole lot of cloth.
Yeah, I think I might have actually gotten a little bit on the shorts.
Oh no.
Don't ask me how I managed that, okay? Like,
It happens if you're sitting down or something. Um, Speaking of Cyberpunk, are you excited for the next Cyberpunk series?
oh, you have no idea how excited I am.
I
I
still need
have,
I still need to watch Edge Runners, but I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing but praise
oh
about
yeah,
that show. I'm looking forward to
I
I'm
am
looking forward to the
embarrassed
next
by
game.
how much I've been stalking their Instagram page.
I'm looking forward to the next. I'm looking forward to the next game coming out soon.
Oh, I did not know there was a new game.
There's and we for anyone we always talk about just not cosplay stuff. We blended all those series together. There's talk. It's called Project Orion, I think. I'm not sure when it comes out because I know the original Cyberpunk 2077 was originally announced in 2013 and didn't come out till 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember the original trailer and everything for that game. I also know I can't remember what game it was, but they did a collaboration with Cyberpunk Edge Runners where they had Lucy and David reunite.
Oh, I think I have. Okay, wait. I believe I've seen this, and I actually did start it, but I haven't gotten anywhere close to those parts. Now that I think about it, because I'm like, okay, you know what? I know what you're talking about. I do that a lot.
It was for the game. Oh yeah, it was a heartwarming, wrenching canonical. Oh, it was for the event, crossover event in Wuthering Waves.
Yes, I definitely, and I'm a big like I watch a lot of gameplay. I'll watch more gameplay than I
Hmm.
play games
Oh no,
myself.
I'm the same way. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm done playing this game. Time to watch some games.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah,
And
you're.
sometimes I'll even have Cody play them for me
It's
so I
like I'm
can
tired.
watch.
You play.
Yeah, can I please just watch you play it?
Last year your guys, like I said, your guys' Lucy and David was really well done.
Thank
Now,
you.
kind of on that topic of travel, when it comes to convention stuff, how do you plan for the travel itself? Like once you get there, what do you have planned for lodgings, food, stuff like that?
So normally we will have our lodging planned weeks in advance, and that's something I normally take care of. Then he just goes along with it. He's like, when am I taking the days off? And where are we going? And he drives. So I'll be like, okay, got this booked. It's already paid for, ready to go. I just need you to drive us there.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Yes. And I'll find an Airbnb or hotel room that is close by the con and close by, you know, easily accessible food, you know, groceries for the weekend, things like that.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Oh yeah, because it gets expensive to eat out for that entire weekend. So we
Oh,
do like to.
it does. It's scary, honestly.
Oh yeah. Normally our thing is we eat we eat out once that entire weekend.
Oh yeah, because you don't because some there are days where you get back from the conflict. We don't want to cook. We don't want to put stuff together. Let's just find the nearest restaurant or something or order DoorDash.
Oh yeah. And when you're guesting, that's a whole nother thing because you're mostly in one spot for how long is a con normally?
Well, yeah,
So
about 8 hours, depending which con you're going to. I've been to cons that lasted like, I mean, that started like at 10 and usually, I mean, up in Portland, the ones I've gone to, like KomoriCon, like I'm usually there till like late. And then I'm like, oh, it's time to
yeah.
go. I've been
So
here
you're
for like 9 hours.
yeah, like a full-time job doing that. So it's definitely
Oh,
oh, I am so tired.
it can be whether you're guesting at a con. You're having to prepare for a cosplay contest, you're having to prepare for a panel, um, you're hosting a
So yeah.
panel, or you're doing coverage for an event. It can take a lot out of you because you know, or even if you're like like I said, being a cosplay guest, you're at your booth for who knows how long, and you you got to, I mean, you got to take your bathroom breaks, you got to, your hydration breaks. If there's a place nearby where you can get food that you can just walk over to and then come back, or like I said, order DoorDash. Um, get your food because it's not good to go to a con and not have take time to rest.
Oh yeah. I can't say I'm a super like obviously I'll tell people, yes, make sure you're staying hydrated, make sure you're taking care of yourself. I don't do those things myself, unfortunately. I That's something I need to do, but I will literally stand at that, I'll stand at my booth, I will stand at wherever they need me, and I will just ride or die it.
I mean, do what you can.
Would not recommend it.
Oh, no, 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 no. I feel like you got to really take care of yourself because, sometimes, it gets hectic. And I don't think people fully fully realize that.
No. And especially if you are hypoglycemic like myself.
Oh,
Um,
you need to eat.
yeah. So I will literally wait until last second where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm having a drop. It's time to eat. So, which is not good. Don't do that.
No,
Don't.
I completely I completely agree on that. As we say, do as we say, not as I do.
Yes, that was in my noggin, but it did not escape the mouth.
And also because we live in the good old Pacific Northwest, weather can change on a dime.
Oh yeah.
So it's always good to check the weather before you go to a con. And, I know some people, not everyone does it, but like some people will like, I know it's hot, but I'm gonna wear this thick cosplay. I don't care if I sweat. I know it's cold, but I'm gonna wear this cosplay that has my skin exposed.
That's Cody. He wanted to be in full ghost face at Rogue Comic Con. I told him, you well, honestly, it didn't even end up being that hot, but I was like, not a good idea. I don't know. Let's not do that. Oh, sunscreen. Bring
Oh no,
sunscreen.
if
Oh my
you're
gosh.
especially if you like if your skin is like super not like super pale, but like if your skin's very light and you burn
Yeah.
easily.
Oh yeah. I was pretty burnt after. rogue. I was I was getting lobstery.
I imagine you got pretty sunburnt, pretty red too when you went to KCC Comic Con because it was mid-July during the summer, and
Actually,
it was
I think that when I brought sunscreen, and
oh good.
I'm normally very very good about it.
Well, I mean,
But
if the good chunk of the con's taking place outside,
yeah,
sunscreen. I mean, and I know people are gonna hate me when I say this, but if it's raining, yes, I know it's Oregon, but if it's raining, please bring an umbrella. I know it's like, oh, it's Oregon, you don't need an umbrella. It's like I'd rather my cosplay stay dry and me be dry than look like a cat that just had a bath.
very very true. Oh, or you're just like me who goes out in a Lucy cosplay in the rain and in the hail and just is like, let's play in the rain in cosplay because why not?
I mean, that sounds very canon to Lucy. That sounds like something Lucy would do.
Yeah, yeah. Or that's why I cosplayer. We're pretty similar in those aspects for sure.
Let's see, we talked about travel. Budgeting too. Make sure, like, I know when people go to a con, a good chunk of the time, not always, they want to spend right away. But it's like, and I'm sure you can agree with this. Do you think, I mean, if, especially if you're new, I mean, or just in general, do you think people should have like a separate budget for food and con stuff, and also make sure you have money to get back if you're driving back too? Because there's always a lot of factors when it comes to budgeting for a con.
Oh yeah, I think those are things. I think your shopping needs to be separate from, just, gas, food, things like that. Because we love supporting the local artists that come and they are, you know, and my mom does that. So I I'm a little more knowledgeable on how much work it is for them to put that on for us. So I always like to go to my favorites and get my goodies from them. Don't be like Cody where he like every time we go to a con, he needs to buy a new lightsaber. Which shout
I
out
mean,
to Weed Tech
oh,
Fabs.
we know, shout out to great people.
Yes, we love
They're
them.
Yeah, no, and Kyber Cave too. They have great both We Tech Fab and Kyber Cave have great lightsabers, reasonably priced. But I get it. Yes, we all want a lightsaber. Yes, we know it's gonna break the bank. Don't ask why there's
Yeah.
like 30 lightsabers in the back.
Yeah, it's been every single con he's bought a saber from them, which I love their sabers. They're just chef's kiss.
Great quality too.
But is it necessary?
Yes, it is
especially
necessary.
especially when you got bills to pay.
I mean, no, when you're an adult, speaking of, this actually brings me to another topic, one I always talk about. It is okay if you miss a con. Bills are important. I mean, I say that, but I mean, I say that, but I've always, like, when I've gone to like Portland twice in 2023 and 2025, I make sure all my bills are paid, my rent is paid. Will I have enough money to do anything?
Yeah,
Maybe,
exactly.
maybe.
Set
But
set that money aside.
all my stuff is paid first before I do it. And there are some times where like, you know what? I don't want to, I don't, like, yes, I would love to go to this con, but there's other cons. There's a chance to go to that con another year. Like
Exactly.
sometimes you need to prioritize, being an adult
Yes,
and
prioritize
not
your
having fun.
livelihood.
Yes, yes. As my sister says, yes, we have the fun money you want to spend on fun, but like sometimes that fun money needs to be adult money and needs to pay for food, bills, rent, all that stuff because if you don't have a house or if you can't pay your bills, you can't pay your rent, you're pretty much screwed and you can't do any of this fun stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Like cons come and go, but your home and where you'll be at the end of the day is what's important.
Oh yeah, and well, especially if you have pets too, there's because a good, let's face it, half the people that go to these cons also have like, pets who are like, okay, well, I need to find someone. Can I find someone to watch my pets while I'm at this con for, a week or so?
Oh yeah. I as a lot of people know and you can see on my social media, I have a lot of cats and I also have three ferrets. Unfortunately,
Which are just basically cats, but with a longer body.
yeah, noodles.
Noodle cats, basically, so to speak.
Yes.
Because they both eat almost the same. They both almost because ferret food is almost looks it's so identical to cat food. It's just different taste. I well no, I've never tasted ferret food, but my mom used to own ferrets, and the food looks so similar to cat food.
Actually, fun fact, feeding your cat or feeding your ferret a high protein cat food is going to be a lot better for them than what is provided as quote unquote ferret food in
Really?
pet stores. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, for anyone on this channel listening, always do your research first.
Yes,
When it
absolutely.
comes to anything, it's a universal thing I say on here. Do your research.
Yes, 100%.
Whether it be for going to the convention, go looking up the convention because not many people read, sometimes convention websites don't have the full rules or guidelines, which I think a lot of cons should have rules and guidelines.
I
Um,
and I know Metalark is really good about that. They have all, dress code. Obviously, please dress appropriate when you know you're going to a place
that's a
that
family friendly
has,
event.
yes, that has children and has families. Please dress appropriate.
I mean, there are some cons that are family friendly, but like later at night, usually like around like 8, 7, 8, they'll have like 18 plus events, like 18 plus lip sync, I think a cosplay lingerie fashion show, I think.
Oh, love that. See, we love those things, but let's please keep them separate from the
Oh
family
no,
friendly
wholeheartedly.
things.
Or if you want to dress as your favorite skimpy anime character, there are 18 plus cons. There's Waifu Expo and Ecchi Expo in Texas.
Yes, absolutely. Which, speaking of Texas, DreamCon, if that was one of your questions, a dream convention I would love to go to
Yes,
is
it is actually.
actually.
It is actually. Well, you already answered
Oh, how
my.
about that?
You already. Well, I
Um.
mean, have you sure? Did you have you watched my episodes? Because that's a question I always ask at the end of the convention-based questions.
Oh, okay, okay. So DreamCon would be my DreamCon.
Oh, I've talked to some people. Oh, actually, I did a podcast a while back. I think it was it. Yeah, I think yeah it was. I did do a podcast a while back talking to some people. I was a convention recap. It was for DreamCon.
Oh,
I
love
think it.
that.
I think it was. Let me. I had. God, that had been so. Playlist. Um. What are your cons for the remainder of the year for you guys?
Okay, so we definitely plan on going to Annie Medford. That one's obviously I gotta go there to support my fellow friends that are also guesting at that event, which is so exciting. Um, and then I actually am going to. I'm so sorry if I butcher this. It's CapX.
Wait, what's it called?
CapX, I believe. It's a convention, a smaller convention in California. I
Oh.
think it's in
Oh,
CHICO.
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 Chico Anime and Pop Expo.
Yes.
Yep.
So they've
Yeah.
actually reached out.
It's called CapX. Yeah, I'm looking them up right now. October 17th or the 18th.
Yep.
Oh,
So
it's at I haven't been to Chico in so long. I used to live out near there.
Yeah, so they invited me out to be one of their cosplay ambassadors. So I'll be down there to do, just meet people, have a good time. I don't know much. I haven't been in California all that much. So I think that's all, not unless, you know, again, it's something of planning for budget. But if things look right, we'll try to go somewhere else, like the one in Portland.
Yeah, because there's two in Portland. Well, there's three. One I want to go to, and that's in October, but that's too soon because I don't know yet. That's just it's Portland Retro Gaming Expo, which I want to go to so bad.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I'm just looking up. They got Jill Harris as a guest this year. She's the I'm looking at CapX. Yeah, yeah, she's the voice of the pilot version of Charlie from Has Been Hotel.
Oh, well, I don't even think I looked a little bit on who they've announced so far.
Yeah, if you get to meet Jill, she's super great. She's actually been interviewed in person on the channel back in 2025.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
because
I always try to meet all of the voice actors because I'd like to get into some voice acting later down the line. Um, so it's always something I like to, ask about tips and where to start.
word of warning, if you're traveling down to that part of California, dress. Oh, it's on October, so the weather won't be as bad.
Okay.
If you were driving in the summer, you'd be dealing with triple digit weather if you were driving down to California.
Ooh, that is not doable for someone that is on
But
Prozac.
but since you're traveling in October, the weather usually gets between 80 to 70 degrees.
Okay, that sounds more like it. Like I can do that.
And the thing is, the heat over in California is not like dry heat over here in Oregon. Like the heat over in California is not bad. Someone who used to live in that
Oh,
part of
okay.
Someone who used to live in that part of California many years ago. But but still dress cool-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I I haven't even thought about what I was going to cosplay or anything like that.
But also look up the weather too. Like on your weather app thing, look up when it gets closer. I highly recommend anyone I'm talking to, and I'm sure you can agree with this. Check for weather, please. Any time of the year, especially during fall, because we have, yes, it's cooler weather, but there's also rain and everything as well.
Highly agree. And if it's anything like, you know, here in Medford, where you're checking the forecast and it's changing literally by the hour. Like it could say, "Oh, it's going to be 90s and sunny and it's going to be beautiful." And then all of a sudden, now we're 60s and
Or
cloudy with a very chilly breeze.
some bipolar ass weather. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, so definitely check and check multiple times.
Um, Now onto some cosplay stuff. Um, when getting into cosplay the first time and you don't have a budget, what's some advice you would want to give to someone who wants to get into it, but it's like they're not sure what to do or how to go about it? Because there's those times when people look up cosplay on online, and next thing you know, they see these well-known cosplayers or these cosplayers in these well-made outfits and everything.
I mean, start little. Like you don't have to do anything, you know. Clo- Closet cosplays are a great place to start, you know. And some watch out for deals, you know. I was able to get my Rio cosplay online. I'd say for maybe I think it was like $60 for the costume and wig together. I could be wrong on that though, which
No,
is
I hardly
pretty,
I highly agree. Start small, especially if you're on a
mhm.
limited budget.
Yeah, and then I know with a lot of things online, things like that, you'll feel a lot of pressure for, wanting to come out with a new cosplay monthly or even, sooner than that. It's just realistically, that's not doable.
I mean, props to those cosplayers who can go to convention like every day of almost like every month or day of the year or week of the year. I mean, most of the times
Yes.
they're getting invited as a guest or they work with the con, which I'm not harping on anyone. If you're able to go to a con year round, I give you props. I wish I can do that, but mentally,
Yeah.
mentally, my limit is like between 4 to 5 a year.
Oh yeah. And
Well,
then
three,
that
three,
they
like
do
three,
that
like
as a job.
oh yeah, no, no, no. I mean, with the convention showcases I do, I would love to get invited to, cover more conventions, but like travel wise, like if I don't have the budget to go, and then I can't go, which, I'm like, do we have the, like, all right, are we all caught up financially? Do we have this? Yes. Do we have this? If even if you have like 2 out of 3, there's like, if you have like, if like both like 2 out of 3 boxes are checked of like, yeah, we got these, but we don't have this, and like, okay, maybe we shouldn't go because we don't want to risk, you know, not having a budget.
Yeah. I I couldn't agree more. Like I didn't even think that CapEx was even going to be in the budget this year because I had a
And
whole wedding to go to.
and you got that's a god,
So
that's a good couple hours. I want to
yeah, it
say
was
like
like
4 or 5 hours from where you
I
guys
and
wait.
yeah, I initially told them, it's not looking like I'll be able to make it, but I will let you know closer to time. And so now
That
I know it's doable. So
that's how I and speaking there are 2 other conventions in a city next to Chico in Reading called Anime Reading and Sundial Bridge Comic Con.
I think I've heard of the Reading one, but I have not heard of the other one.
So, yeah, Sundial Bridge Comic Con. It was like their first one. It's I don't know where they're having it now, but it's ran by the same people who do Anime Reading.
Okay. I
Worth check. I haven't been myself. I got invited a while back, like think like 2 years ago to go because I did an interview with the showrunner, but I wasn't able to go, so I basically gave my free pass to my mom and aunt and uh, their family, but they weren't able to go either because at last minute. It's like I say, sorry, they're not able to go. I'm not able to go, but thank you for the invite though.
Aw.
Because and sometimes you have to turn down an invite, and that's okay. Because sometimes they can only cover like 1 or 2 things for you, and then like you have to like find a way to cover the other 1 or 2 things.
Oh yeah, and then some, like, obviously the smaller conventions aren't going to have as large of a budget to comp things for you. So, you know,
Like, hey,
guessing,
if you're able to comp my food, that's okay.
yeah,
Because that's the cheapest
it's not,
thing.
yeah, exactly. But I know Meadowlark and their entire team have been incredible. They've always been great and taken really good care of us. And I couldn't be happier,
Oh yeah,
which is
no.
why I'll always go back, even if I'm just, you know, enjoying the convention and not guesting.
No, no, I mean, if like, there are some days where like you've done all the work at a con that like in the next year you just want to just go as an attendee because like, you know what? I haven't gone as an attendee in a hot minute. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, and it's a whole different ball game.
Oh, oh God, especially with Con. And I've worked with them twice so far with Media Press, and it's so much different because it's so much bigger. There's so much walking and back and forth.
Yeah, I would definitely love to hit up a larger convention one of these times.
Oh,
But
yeah. Well,
that
completely.
that seems very, one, out of the budget, and two, very overstimulating.
Oh yeah, no. So this is a question I haven't asked in a long time. I think the last time I did was for a podcast panel. How do you go about preparing for a cosplay and like what like goes through your mind? It's like if you're I want to cosplay this character for this con, or I want to do a character for this con, or you know, will I need a backup if this cosplay just gets too much?
Yeah, so I'd say, like, in the sense of coming up with a new cosplay and putting it all together. Is that what you mean by that?
Pretty much what like how do you go about planning for a cosplay for a convention?
I probably, I mean, for a normal just attendee, I would probably just say I normally, whatever is reaching out to me a little bit more, whatever I'm feeling more. Obviously, making sure that it is going to be comfortable. Make sure you're wearing comfortable shoes, because I know
Mm.
people want to wear heels, but you can find some pretty comfortable heels. Um, but yeah, I'd probably say weather. Is it an indoor or outdoor event? What shows and characters I'm being more gravitated towards at that time? Like, I think first time I attended Metal Art Comic Con, I had just watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I immediately fell in love with Lucy as a character. And so I was like, okay, I have to do this, and it's an indoor event. I obviously, that costume itself can be very daunting for a lot of people, because it is a lot of skin. Well, it's not a lot of skin, but the cutouts and the skin tight is very daunting for people. So,
I mean, here I'm gonna show a full picture of what Lucy looks like for anyone wondering. Um, for anyone
yeah,
like
so
want to like take a quick pause and see. But yeah, I can see what you mean. Like near her, like above her thighs, and then like her side and shoulders and everything. Because she's pretty much like, if you were to take away her weird jacket thing and her shorts, she's practically wearing a one piece.
yeah, exactly.
And then like her long, her boots, and then whatever are underneath her boots. I don't know what those exactly are.
Like, yes, while I love this character, am I going to feel comfortable wearing that to a convention where there can be a lot of eyes on you? I know when I wore that, whenever I wear that costume, there's a I know that sounds weird, but that's what happens. You go to a convention and you like to see the cosplays.
Oh no,
Cosplay is just a
there are a lot of prying eyes, and I'm like, it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay to like stare or like oogle, but like just don't just don't look like a and I allow one F word per person on here. Keep, PG-13. Everyone's allowed one F word. You can say any other PG-13 curse words. I don't care. Any other certain curse words will get bleeped. But like, don't be a creep.
yeah, please don't do that. And thankfully I haven't really had any really bad experience, because I always have someone with me.
Oh yeah, whether it be your Cody or friend or family member, whatever, as or as I call them, convention exit buddies. When things get so weird that like, hey, I'm uncomfortable or I'm just not doing well. Could we like go and do something else, please? Type of situation.
Yeah. And I know that my version of my version of Zelda is going to be a little more risque, still appropriate, obviously, but more. And obviously, I make it more appropriate as well. So that costume has no bottoms whatsoever. It does not come with bottoms.
It kind of almost reminds me of like because I seen pictures. It kind of like how when people cosplay as Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi when she's wearing that one outfit when she's on Jabba's sail barge.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know the outfit I'm talking about, you know.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly.
And that
Um,
that's like that's what like the skirt kind of reminds me of. Is like I mean sometimes it's okay if people want to like alter a cosplay to make it more appropriate for a family-friendly convention.
or to even make yourself feel more comfortable, like not everyone is comfortable showing a whole lot of skin like that. I know I'm not. So I make sure I wear shorts, make sure it will be appropriate for the convention.
And that's all you can really do, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's bare minimum.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. What if you don't mind me asking, what Legend of Zelda game? Oh, and also shout out to the cosplay I'm looking you got costumes from Mo Bunny Official.
Yeah, is it
Oh,
I
Mob Bunny, my bad.
yeah, Mob Bunny. I got it. I wanted to do something. Okay, so here's the real reason why I kind of went this way rather than going more canon with
And
Zelda.
you're gonna and this is the question I was actually gonna ask.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be doing a duo cosplay with another guest this year, which is Rat King. So they're doing Link. I'm so bad at pronunciation, but the Gerudo.
Oh, the Rudo Link where from Breath of the Wild where he's basically like wearing that a belly dancer type outfit.
Exactly.
Oh
So,
God, I remember when that outfit was introduced in Breath of the Wild, the cosplays that were coming out left and
yes,
right.
literally everyone,
So pretty much
women, men, all of them were doing
so pretty
it.
much you're give me a minute. Come on.
So, I wanted to kind of match with that just a little bit more, more flowy, more, with the skirt and the top, just so we look a little more cohesive.
Oh, Gerudo Link. That's the name. So basically, they're doing Gerudo Link. You're doing in a way you're doing if Zelda had her own Gerudo outfit.
Yes, exactly. That was my thought process with it.
Yeah, and I'm looking. I don't see. I'm looking. I mean, the closest I can find, I think this is like a fan made one. Uh, oh yeah, this is a mod for Gerudo Zelda, not official. It's a mod. But that's like a mod of what Zelda would look if she was to wear a Gerudo outfit, which kind of almost similar to yours.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, that's honestly, yeah, because officially, canonically, there is no Gerudo outfit for Zelda, so you're kind of the first.
Woohoo. Yeah, and there's so many different
Oh, I
versions
mean,
of Zelda, obviously. So I just kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit.
oh no, I take that back. There are some
Oh, is
versions.
there?
I think. Well, they're cosplays, but I think this is just like their own takes on them. But like, honestly, that's pretty cool though. There's not a whole lot. There's like in game wise, there's no Garuda Zelda, so that's gonna be cool to see you and Rat King do both Garuda versions of Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and we've had this plan for quite a while now, actually. So
Nice.
I we don't really see a whole lot of guests, you know, matching their cosplays either.
No, I mean, not really. Like every now and again you will see when like there's two people like you and Cody and then Anna Medford last year. There was a couple that was cosplaying from one day they were doing Pokemon and then another day they were cosplaying from an old anime.
True, yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember. I can't remember the names. I would have to like go back on the video, honestly.
Oh man, I I know exactly who you're talking about because I guessed it alongside them. They were right next to me.
Great people too.
They
Um,
really are.
what's it been? What's it like? Uh, when it comes to cosplaying with either your with friends or your partner.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sorry. What's it like when you're cosplaying with either Cody or friends?
No, I don't know. I just feel like it is a lot. It's one thing cosplaying by yourself, but it's a whole nother thing making a cohesive cosplay with another person. And it's a whole nother ball game, whole nother level of fun.
Nice. Um, sorry, throat's dry. There's a lot of smoke out today.
Yeah, it's pretty bad,
Oh, I hope it dies down next week.
right? Because you'll be
Um,
doing a lot of interviewing.
oh God, I'm gonna be busy. I mean, I can easily cover a lot in one day. I've done it before back in 2023. Um, when um yeah, no, I can cover a lot in one day. That's real easy. Um, I was gonna say, oh yeah. So when it comes to cosplaying, when someone wants to cosplay a character that they may not know little about, or just a character in general, do you think they should do their research? Just even whether it be just like extensive or just a little, just to get a basic idea of a character.
No, I don't think it needs to be that. You know, I the whole reason why I even got into um Cyberpunk Edge Runners was because I seen a Lucy cosplay and I was like, man, I need to know a little more about that character. And that outfit looks so cool. I want to wear that. And obviously, I didn't need to watch the show to cosplay it, but I
Oh no,
did.
no. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, also research can even go into looking at the outfits. Like, okay, how would this fit on me specifically? Because, let's face it, cartoon characters have unnatural proportions.
Yes, like,
Especially Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, because I mean, not just the show itself, but like her build is so slim that like, okay, how's that going to fit on?
yeah, that's just not,
How is that realistically going to fit? Because
yeah,
everyone has like different body proportion, whether it's height, body, even age too, because that can factors a lot of things too.
yeah, I think you should probably just throw that kind of, which I do struggle with a lot, but needing to look exactly like the character you're cosplaying, especially when it comes to body. Like obviously I'm nowhere near Lucy's body
That
type.
is that like in real life, that is very unhealthy.
Yeah. And I'm nowhere near, Rio's body type. Jinx body type. That's
Wait, you've cosplayed as Jinx?
I have, but just like I'm still working on the costume itself right
Oh,
now.
the wig though, that's a long ass wig.
I can't even wear that wig for long periods of time. I have chronic migraines and
Oh
it
yeah.
is just too heavy
Oh
on
yeah,
my
wig's
head.
getting. And who was the other one? Rio?
Yeah, Rio from Gachiakuda.
Oh, the one with the red. I've seen a lot. Doesn't she have like the weird looking scissors thing?
Yeah, which I'm actually currently building those right now.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that. I was like, Rio, the only Rio I can think of is an anime character from it's not like super risque. Some of the outfits are a bit risque, but the anime you can find it on Tubi of all
Oh,
places.
okay.
It's called Rio Rainbow Gate.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's like fan servicey meets it's hard to explain. The voice cast is great. It's not like super risque, but I will say for anyone listening, if you are on Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll does also have a lot of older risque fan service anime. I'm like, I haven't seen that in a long time, and I was in high school.
Oh
This is
yeah, oh yeah.
awkward.
Like High School DxC. Don't watch that. That is a lot. I think that
Hmm.
goes far past, fan service.
I know another one that goes past fan service. It's called Butlers versus Maids. Oh.
I think I've heard of that one, but I haven't
Oh,
watched it.
it's a 2010s anime. I'm just like, oh, this is
uh
okay, never mind. We're 5 episodes in. This is awkward, and there's no way that's an that person's that one character is a teenager. That looks like a child. Okay, I'm this is awkward. All
yeah,
right.
I think that brings to another thing. Like at what point are we going to just like what line are we going to draw when it comes to that? Like what's okay? Because obviously the culture in Japan is completely different here
Oh,
when it
and
comes to things like that. So it's
and
like,
then and then there's
what?
also because I've heard kind of talking that topic. I've heard stories of cosplayers cosplaying like Junko Inoshima from Danganronpa.
Yeah.
There's a story I heard from a cosplayer years ago. I did an interview for this one. They were talking about how they were cosplaying as Junko Inoshima, and this little girl recognized them.
Oh no.
I'm like,
I,
I've never played the game, but I have watched like a couple episodes of the anime.
I mean, we see a lot of minor angel dust cosplayers, and you're like, oh, you should not even know who that character is. Yikes.
Granted, like people like us are one to talk because yeah, we grew up watching that stuff, kind of stuff as like teenagers
Oh
and
yeah.
whatnot. But like we don't like cosplay wasn't as super well known, so none of us were cosplaying as um Mocha from fucking I'm gonna bleep that out from Rosary Vampire or anything
Yes.
like
Oh my
that.
gosh. Like,
It's crazy. But I feel like parents, and you can probably agree with this, like parents should like if anyone should really do research when it comes to cosplay, parents should definitely research a character before their kid. Like, I want to cosplay this character. Don't make, okay, sweetie. Like, no, research that character first before
yeah,
you say okay. Because
please,
not every cartoon is for kids. Just because it's animated, it's not for kids. You should know that because you probably watched South Park back in the day.
yeah.
I still watch South Park, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I completely. Please do your research as parents and make sure they're not getting into stuff that they're not supposed to be.
Like, what the fuck? I agree. I'm gonna have to bleep two curse words out. It's just also cosplay does not equal consent. Just because they're cosplaying as your favorite
Yes.
waifu or whatever doesn't mean they're gonna engage with your pervy old ass.
Yeah, it does not mean you're entitled to a picture. That does
I
not mean
mean,
you're entitled to even talk to them. It does not mean you're entitled to touch them. That's yeah. Come on, let's be.
as someone who does media and press and interviews cosplayers in person, I always ask permission first before I like, hey, can I touch your prop or can I feel this wing or can I feel part of this cosplay? Like,
Which is always appreciated. You just make people feel so much more comfortable that way.
I mean, I mean, I've known, I admire cosplays, but I'm like, touch, like that scene from that episode from SpongeBob SquarePants where like Patrick and SpongeBob are at this jellyfish convention, and Patrick just keeps on going touch, and the security card has to like, do I have to tell you not to do this again? It's like, I
Yeah.
mean, I know like with little kids it's different. I mean, I still think parents should be like, hey, sweetie, don't touch them, please ask. But the fact that an adult who, you're capable of drive, you're able to drive, you're able to vote, you're able to do all this stuff. But then it's like when it comes to like you see someone cosplay your favorite waifu or husband, and it's like, no, you can like ask for a picture, and if they say no, like, okay, thank you or whatever, but like, don't be a creep. Don't be. Uh,
Yeah, I don't even know why that's a topic that we still have to discuss today. I feel like it's
it's
pretty.
2026. Come on, people.
Yes, exactly. Oh,
Ugh.
but yeah, my going back to my Rio prop. It's the largest prop I've done thus far. I've Prop making is probably my favorite aspect of cosplay. Um, and that thing is taller than me.
Wait, that I thought she was taller than the weapon.
That yeah, I should have probably normally you would make sure that your prop um is the same level as it is on the character. I did not do this. I was just going along with the template and pattern that I bought, and it is taller than me. So, but that's okay. That's okay. It's
I
just
mean,
gonna look
the
really
cos.
sick.
So where did you get? I'm looking at the cosplay. Where did you get the necklace, whatever thing that's around her neck? I haven't watched a whole lot of Gachiakta because I don't have Crunchyroll, and I'm just yeah.
I get it. So fair. Um, and not to mention subscription services seem to be getting more and more expensive
And Crunchyroll, it's
every
just
single
like
year.
I know a whole lot of people aren't big on Crunchyroll lately.
True. Um, but the necklace piece it actually came with the cosplay. It's from Doki
Really?
Doki.
Oh, I've heard of Doki Doki.
Yeah. So it came with everything, everything other than props. But also the wig did not come, you know, assembled. I had to style it myself, that's what happens. And I did that wig in one day.
You styled that wig in one day?
Yep.
Jeez, that's super well done. So a question I gotta ask, and I'm gonna zoom in on this picture. How did you like, what was it like trying to wear her boots? This is a picture of a figure, but I'm just wanting to point at the boot pant thing.
So I actually with those, it came with kind of stocking type deals. So the boots are actually, if you notice on a lot of the cosplays that I wear a lot of the same boot because that platform boot is so comfortable. I try to incorporate it in every cosplay because it gives me that height that I need for most characters and it fits in perfectly with those stockings. So,
Oh, nice. Also, I did want to mention this because I think I was the no, no, that was last, that was 2024. Congrats on your advanced cosplay contest winning for second place as Powers from Chainsaw Man from last year.
actually, that one was Maki
Oh,
from Jujutsu Kaisen.
my bad.
But thank you so much. I That one was a huge passion project of mine. I wanted to really challenge myself that year and be like, okay, you are making a cosplay entirely from scratch. So everything in that cosplay, obviously, except for accessories like boots and glasses, are all made up entirely from scratch.
The outfit as well. How long did that outfit take to make?
That one was probably the longest. It took me a few months to do. I'm like, wait, I know how to sew. Why am I not sewing my costumes?
What am I doing with my life? I know what I'm doing.
Literally.
Um, think I think that kind of. Oh yeah. Last one. Advice for someone who wants to enter a cosplay contest for the first time.
I mean, it really, really just obviously it depends. Something that I needed to really grasp was I was entering these contests and wondering, oh gosh, why am I not placing? Like I feel like I put a lot of work into this and it looks really good. Not that that really matters a whole lot, but it was just like, man, what's going on here? And obviously I was entering contests that were meant for people who had, crafted their entire costume. And I was not crafting my whole costume. So make sure you're paying attention to those things. Obviously, make sure you don't harp too much on that win. That
Oh
doesn't
no.
really
No, and
matter
it's
much
okay.
really.
Like it's okay to win or lose, but you got to be respectful either way.
For sure. And also really just have fun with it. It can be a very scary thing to get up on stage like that in front of everyone, but just remember everyone else is thinking the same thing. Like we're all anxious, we're all nervous to get up on that stage.
Oh yeah.
Just have fun with it. Don't think about it too much.
It can take a lot out of you from experience. Can well, it's like hosting a cosplay contest
Yeah.
can also like because your voice is hoarse at the end of the day.
Oh yeah. And then having because public speaking is kind of really not my thing. I don't like talking in front of a big crowd.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's see. And I know, like we talked about the boots when it comes to makeup, whether it just be regular beauty makeup or body paint, always test because yes, this
oh yeah.
like this basic makeup may work for someone for one person, but you don't know how your body because just like body paint, regular makeup can also cause some irritation.
That part. And also really get used to and learn your own facial features and learn like I'll look at a character and be like, okay, these are how my facial features are. This is how their facial features are. And how can I accomplish that? And what's going to work well with my face? Like I have a lot more square face shape when the character that I'm cosplaying is has a much more round face. So, how can I achieve that without it looking crazy?
No, there is that to factor in too. Now on to the cosplays you've done, and you probably will have the cosplays we mentioned you'll probably talked about already. What's that one cosplay you've not done in so long that you would like to bring back?
Ooh, it's gotta be Misty. I would love to revamp that and completely just gut that whole cosplay and redo it again.
And
Revisit it.
try to convince Cody or a friend to cosplay as Ash.
That even better. That
Or
or
if you're lucky
Brock.
or if you're lucky or Brock, yeah. Or if you're lucky, get a group of your friends and see if they can't cosplay her sisters.
Yeah, or all Pokemon. That'd be cool too.
Yeah. Don't forget there is also her mermaid outfit as well. I think she wears in an episode. Or I think in
Oh, I think I would have to go with the OG though.
Oh yeah, no, you can't go wrong with OG Misty. What was it for the longest time? I always thought it was like an orange tank top. I didn't realize it was an orange like tank top crop top.
I thought it was yellow.
Yellow, my bad.
Okay, I was like, am I totally
For
like
the longest time, I
missed?
thought it was a yellow tank top, and I didn't realize
Yeah, it's a
it
crop
was
top.
a
Yeah.
yellow tank top. It was a yellow crop top. I didn't know that. But then again, I was a kid. I was more like, oh, magical creatures. Why is
You're not,
Team Rocket or a-holes? I was a
yeah, not
kid.
harping too much
Then
on
the
that.
older you get, then the older you get, it's like, oh, Team Rocket's actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
They actually care about their Pokemon.
You're like, oh, okay. They
All
weren't,
right.
except if you're playing Pokemon Go. Then you're
Oh,
like, oh, brother, these guys stink.
oh yeah. Um, what's the cosplay that you've done? Like a friend asked you to do it to be part of a group, or you were curious about the character, but it just didn't fit the vibe. So you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna toss this to the side, and if I ever want to do it, I'll do it. But like the chances of that are very slim.
Um, definitely, I had to. I actually planned on joining the arcane group at Rogue. I was going to do Caitlin Kiriman for that whole thing, but it did not work out. I did not finish it in time, so I ended up going as Adam Eve, and that's okay. That's all right. Um, yeah,
Which version of Caitlyn? Because there's her like the uniform she wears, and then there's like the like at the end of Arcane, spoilers, where she wears like the black like turtleneck sweater with the eye patch.
it was actually going to be the purple fit, the purple with the
Oh,
brown
when
when she
her
goes to the Undercity.
oh yeah, that such a such a good show, and I know a lot of people were happy when her and Vi in season two. I'm not gonna say I already seen. I'm gonna like, oh, okay, we're going that way. All right.
Oh yeah, it. I feel like that was a great representation of you know LGBTQ
Yeah,
plus
no, most definitely, and
in a
that
way
sh
that didn't
that
feel forced. You know
no,
what I
no, no,
mean?
no. Like they had time to build that relationship and everything, which most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Uh, now what is your favorite cosplay? As I call it, your comfort cosplay. Like no matter how many times you cosplay them, you'll always take the chance to do that.
Oh man, it's gotta be Lucy. It's gotta be that. I would mostly because every time I put that costume on, I just feel so confident. I feel myself, and I just really feel like that girl, you know?
Oh, I wholeheartedly definitely. I mean, everyone has that one cosplay. Like, I mean, and your Lucy's well done. And I mean, like, even how you styled. Did no, I don't think no, you didn't. I don't think you entered Lucy in a cosplay contest. That was one you wore for your as your guest for Anime Medford last year.
That was, yeah. But it's
Uh
still that was a great, learning experience for me and a great way for me to get more comfortable entering in that type of thing.
oh, most definitely. Now on to what are some cosplays you have planned for later this year, and what are some of your dream cosplays? Like, as a cosplay you always wanted to do, but just right now it's not in the budget or skill set yet.
Ooh, great question. Um, so actually we have some plans in the books for Annie Medford, Cody and I
Ooh,
do.
ooh, exclusive.
Um, so we will both be doing Tokyo Ghoul characters.
Ooh.
We'll be making their entire Kaganes, which will be
Oh,
very
what
exciting.
what characters, or do you want to keep that a secret?
Oh no, I that it's fine. So Cody will be doing Kaneki and I will be doing Toka, which I have posted a little of Toka, but nothing crazy, you know. Not the full mile that we're gonna go.
Ooh, okay. I'm like, look, she has so many different outfits, but the one I'm like familiar with her
Mm-hmm.
is her like her school uniform looking one.
So yeah, that one's not the one I'll be making. I'll be doing um her whenever she's out with her mask with the black hood. It might be a green hood actually, but I'm gonna do a black hood, and
Um,
I'm gonna make her bunny mask too. We're gonna be. I can't fully decide if I want to do that one on the 3D printer
oh,
or sculpt it.
so looking at it right now. Um,
Yeah.
Now what is a dream cosplay?
Um, Hmm. Dream cosplay.
Like just right now, it's just you. As I say, you haven't leveled up enough yet, whether it comes to finances or skill set.
Um, I mean, I think the first one that comes to mind that I've just two actually, two come to mind that I've
Okay.
always wanted to do and may have quite a bit of pieces to it that'll take me quite a while. Asuna from Sword Art Online.
Ooh.
That one that was my very first anime besides, the things like Pokemon or Inuyasha, things like that. Before I knew I was watching anime. So Sword Art Online was the first that I've ever watched, and I love Asuna. And the second one would have to be Raftalia from the Rising of a Shield Hero.
Okay, I think I know who that is. Let me. Oh, I know who she is now. I've seen people cosplay her.
Yeah, I definitely. That one will take me a while. There's a lot of parts, like her armor and literally, yeah, even her wig. It will take me forever.
Nice. So I've been doing this thing lately where I make a suggestion too, like a character I could see you cosplay as.
Oh, I love that.
So the one that comes to mind, because you said you have red hair, and the one that
Hmm.
really comes to mind, because she also looks really simple. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's a mid 2000s anime. 2010s anime. They did like a reboot, I think. Holo from Spice and Wolf.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly who that is. What isn't she like? Maybe I haven't seen enough of it, but isn't she like naked in that
Well,
show? Or
when
no?
she's first introduced, yes. I'm not
Okay.
talking about that version. No,
I was
no,
like,
no, no.
I'm like, how would I go about
No,
that?
because she does because the person her friend that she ends up traveling with gets makes her some clothes like this. Yeah, no, 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 not naked Holo, no. Well, because Holo originally is like a fox demon, I think, or wolf demon.
Oh,
So
okay.
when she transforms into a human, she's naked at first, but right away she's given clothes. It's more of like a slice of life adventure type anime. There are some like sad parts, but she's not naked like through the entire show. It's just that one time, and thank God.
Okay.
And thank God, because like
Oh,
no,
I
I
think
saw
that's
that.
all I've seen. Oh,
That's what most people I sadly associate Holo with. Like no, she wears clothes.
you're like, do not worry, I'm not a weirdo.
Ugh. Yeah, she then like her she got introduced to in another season. This is like one of her other outfits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely like the character. character appearance that I kind of like to stick to,
She had
nothing.
her outfits are very modest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a very
But
modest. eh, I can't remember. I'm not sure what time for. I think it takes place in like 17, like late 1700s, early 1800s. It's really hard to tell.
okay. And that'd be that'd be a definitely a shift from my normal cosplays.
What are some what are some characters that people have suggested to you before that they want to see you cosplay as?
Oh,
Because I don't think I've never asked that question before. It's like, well, here's my suggestion. What are other cosplays people? What have other people suggested?
um, there's been so many, so I'm not. Hmm. I know. I know. I've heard I should cosplay that one lady from Castlevania,
Oh, I think I know who. Let me. Well, there's two I can think of.
especially when I first got my hair cut really short. You were like, "Oh my gosh, you look just like this character. You need to cosplay them."
You know what the funny thing is? Looking at it now, that was kind of like that was another suggestion I was gonna say.
Okay.
Um, yeah, the character they're talking about is Sypha. I
Yes, Sypha.
with your hairstyle, I can see it.
Yes, yeah. I've heard that one, and I know Cody is currently watching that one.
Yeah. Sypha, like there was a lot of there was like an influx of Sypha cosplays when it like came out, and I think the one thing I like seeing is when people cosplay characters like from a show that came out years ago, and maybe like a handful of people still cosplay them.
Oh yeah, I love doing that too. Not just sticking to what's, you know.
Well, maybe you can convince Cody to cosplay as Trevor Belmont then,
I probably would. Normally, I
because
would.
they do end up together. Spoilers, they do end up together in the show.
He did spoil that for me. He
Okay, damn it,
definitely did.
Cody.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He
Sypha would be because mainly because of the hair. Well, she's like her hair looks more like a strawberry blonde, but the style alone, like you if you just have her red hair and wear the outfit, people will know you're cosplaying as Sypha.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can definitely see it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I love a cosplay where I don't have to wear a wig.
Oh,
So
that's always the best thing. I kind of now you kind of brought it up. What type of characters do you usually tend to cosplay?
I always love to shoot for a strong female character. That's for anything. That I love the power in that and how it makes me feel. I'm like, you know, they they were able to do so many things, and I'm dressed at that as that character right now, and I almost feel that strength.
Kind of like when some people cosplay as Tifa from Final Fantasy 7.
Yes.
But I could tell like you like from what I saw when you were cosplaying as Adam Eve, I could tell you enjoyed that, and when you cosplayed as your Forger and everything.
Yeah, I
And I'm
do.
not gonna lie, I thought that was your actual hair when you cosplayed as your.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a super, super cheap wig, so I'm surprised.
Well,
Uh,
sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to tell because people like when they're wearing certain wigs, it's like, is that your actual hair?
yeah. I mean, even then, I would hope not, because I did not know what I was doing, and those bangs were so chopped.
Now on to my favorite questions. These are pretty much final round. I'm just gonna start calling them final round questions to that, and I like Mortal Kombat. Um,
Love it, love it.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat fan all the way.
Oh,
Um,
same. Who's your main? I gotta know.
Scorpion.
We
He's
just got a Scorpion figurine literally a
he's
couple
on
days
my
ago.
he's been on my cosplay list for many years. He's and through he's gone through many iterations of like how I want to cosplay him specifically.
I mean, how could you not?
A-
Obviously, my
And
main's always been Melina.
I mean, I guess funny thing is, well, she's also female wise, she's one of my favorites. She's up there with Sonya Blade. Um,
Oh yeah, which I've done that one before for one Halloween.
oh nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like Scorpion because he's my favorite character. I'm also, uh, see if I can. It's not gonna show. I'm also a Scorpio,
Oh,
so
how have I not seen that? That's crazy.
I usually hide it pretty well. Um, yeah, no, Scorpion's my favorite. He's like I said, he's on my list. He's a character I would love to enter, and it's just a basic cosplay contest because I found his kunai, I found like some rope, and I have like because I'm doing the old rope method from the early games now when he has the chain attached to it, but and if I'm gonna do contact lenses, I'm not gonna do the blind contacts. I'm gonna do there was uh a Mortal Kombat web series years ago where Scorpion has zombie white eyes.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so I would probably go with those contacts so I can still see because the blind contacts I could not do.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Some of my contacts are very hard to see. Like my power ones, I cannot see through them at all. I'm surprised I was
Oh,
able to get.
they're like they're like swirly.
Yeah, they're like a mesh.
Didn't
And
you also do haven't you also cosplayed as Makima as well?
yeah, I've done all three of the girls. Chainsaw Man's a big one for me. I love it.
Okay. Anyway, final round questions. Probably gonna put a sound effect in that too from the game. Um,
Final round.
have you ever had any weird experiences, like I call them WTF moments, or moments like, did that actually happen to like, okay, I need to get the hell out of here. This is awkward. To moments that just made you like, just like made you go like, what? Just okay. Alrighty then.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have. And I'm so embarrassed to even bring it up, but also it's so hilarious. Like, it's so embarrassing, but so hilarious to like, I'm sure other people, but for me, it was like, ew. But when I was guesting at Annie Medford, I had this. How old? He might have been like 9 or 10 years old. He's coming up to the booth. I'm talking to him a little bit. He's checking out everything, and he looks at my your cosplay. Looks at my prints, and he looks at the print. He looks at me. He looks back at the print, and he goes, "Is that a boy?" I was like, oh my gosh. I just was like, I want to die right now from just pure embarrassment because
Huh?
like I have no idea why he said that. I'm
And it
assuming
was
it
a kid who's 9.
yeah, I'm
I
assuming
don't know what that kid's been
yeah.
consuming.
So I was like, that is so embarrassing. I don't know if it's because of my anatomy. Like,
But why would that be a kid's like where would he even get that I mean I know kids nowadays are they fully take in social media and devices like these.
oh, maybe it was the only thing that I could think of is like maybe he stumbled across the the males that cosplay female characters, and he
But
kind of was
still,
like, "Oh,
why would I mean at cons you'd usually tend to see like some females cosplay as boy. I think probably because some females cosplay as male characters and some male cosplays as female characters and also the whole gender bend versions too.
oh yeah, I've done a gender bend Sukuna." before, but yeah. I was just like, I want to leave, but I can't. This is
I'm
crazy.
working here.
Yeah, I had no choice. I was so embarrassed. I was like, after that, I was like, and that came from a kid. And kids they do not sugarcoat it. So I'm
No,
like,
they don't.
do I really look like a boy?
Kids are brutally honest little bastards.
They really are. So I was like, oh man, he really just knocked
It's
me
like,
down a
great, I
couple
got judged by a
pegs.
kid. Well, I'm done for the day.
And even worse, said I looked like a man.
Oh, I just like when you hear adults say shit like that, you can kind of just tell them to,
Yeah, I'm
F.
like, whatever.
You can just tell them to F off or to shut up. But like when a little kid is like, I can't say anything mean to you because
No.
you're a child.
He threw me off so bad. I didn't even know what to say. I just started laughing.
What did Cody say when you told him that?
He was speechless. He was like, "Did that kid just really say that?"
Did that actually just happen?
Yeah, that exactly. That was oh
Oh God.
forever. Yeah, when I need to be
Ooh.
humbled, that's what I think of.
Oof. So another question now. Have you ever had any other cosplay mishaps? I know you talk about like getting food stains on your cosplays, but have you had like a prop break, a cosplay rip, like anything that could go wrong did go wrong, whether you're getting ready or going at the con or preparing posing for a photo?
Yeah, I'd say um actually recently when I was preparing for a photo shoot with Leia, you can check her out. Please check her out. Like amazing work they do. But I was having such a hard time, which I normally don't, so I have no idea why it happened. But I could not, for the life of me, get my contacts in.
Oh no, I dread that. I dread that the day I cosplay as Geralt from The Witcher.
Yeah, like normally I don't have such a hard time with it. And also I would get it in and it'd be so uncomfortable and I'd panic and be like, what is going on? And we were already late. The shoot was in Ashland. I was still here. It was a disaster.
Wait, you guys live in Medford? I thought you guys lived in Klamath.
No, we live in Klamath, but the shoot was in
Oh
Ashland.
God, that's still a ways away.
Yeah. So I the panic did not make it any better. Yeah, that
The
was
the panic was not at the disco.
it really wasn't.
I make jokes here. I'm old.
Hey, that's okay.
It's never fun when stuff like that happens. Like even your most seasoned cosplayers still have issues. Like, they forget a wig or they forget part of the cosplay or they forget the prop or they forget the cosplay entirely.
Oh gosh, that would be like, what do we do at that
I
point? Like,
mean, I've
especially
I've
being all the way over here.
I mean, I've heard stories where it was well, not a story, it was on a TV show back in the day called Heroes of Cosplay. And one of the people that were on the show, they decided to cosplay as Lulu from Final Fantasy X. And if anyone's seen her outfit, it is a very detailed outfit. Like the bottom of her dress is like nothing but belts and embroidery and stuff. And on that episode, she had to go to the a hotel. Um, she had to go to her hotel, so she had to have her cosplay shipped, and she tried to finish it last minute, and she wasn't able to finish it last minute. So
Oh
I
no.
think she ended up cosplaying as Korra from Tron Legacy.
Oh, even that's cool too, though.
Yeah, and
But
I don't
I'm
know if
sure.
have you seen Lulu? What Lulu looks like from Final Fantasy X?
Um,
It's
no.
it's a game from like that came out in like 2001. Let me show you what she looks like. This is her official art from the game. But you can see you can see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the embroidery and the belts and everything.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is stunning.
Yeah.
That was
She
probably
is.
so disappointing.
Oh yeah, the character is a black mage. She, like I said, she has like all the stuff all around her outfit and the fur, the corset, the belts on her arms, the necklace, her hair. Like I've seen people cosplay as Lulu before, and they're all well done. But like I'm just thinking, I've seen like the ones you can buy online. But if someone's to try to make this, like that's a lot of freaking belts.
Yeah, that is a whole lot of detail.
Mm-hmm. And then like here's an up close version of like what her face looks like. Like she has all those in her hair and her makeup and
Oh, yeah. Even that makeup alone would take hours.
then trying to get the like that little mole right there just placed right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters in the game. Plus, she has like little like stuffed like magical stuffed animals called Moogles that are the cutest thing ever.
Oh man, I don't blame you. She sounds pretty cool.
She's a badass. She's like she pretty much like it's kind of F around find out resting bitch faced attitude, but she's a
Oh,
great character.
that's my type of character to cosplay.
Yeah, and this is her, well, spoilers, this is her love interest in the sequel. He's also in the first game, but this is her love interest slash husband slash baby daddy in the sequel. But he's also in the first game as one of the characters. It's a great turn-based game. If you have a PlayStation, if you have a PS5 or an Xbox, I highly recommend playing Final Fantasy X. It's such a great turn-based game. It's so good.
Hey, might be just another one that I have to watch that gameplay on.
I YouTube, I would watch like YouTube or something, but this is Waka. This is her like hubby slash baby daddy.
Oh, cool.
But
His hair is crazy.
that's not until the sequel. Yeah, I know. The thing about Final Fantasy series, everyone has unrealistic hair proportions. Well, not everyone, but some people, a good chunk of people do in the game. But the series is great. 10 is my all-time favorite. Anyway, back on track. What has been your favorite convention moment? Like to this day, it's something that's been like the coolest thing ever.
Ooh, I would I would almost say KCC just for the mere like first time experience as well as how much I got to experience for the first time and the interactions I had too were just unforgettable. Like I ran into a little girl that was so excited to see me and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's your," and she was just, "Oh my gosh, I just seen your daughter in Anya. She was going that way," and I just that was like a whole blossom of joy for me, and I will never forget it. It was just a great con.
And that was, I'm not mistaken that you said that was your first con.
Yeah.
Because then I remember, like, I think a couple months later, I think a month after that is when I saw you and Cody at Metal Arc.
Yeah, that was a about
Yeah, because was it? Yeah, was it August? Yeah, I think it was August.
yeah, because I was like,
Because a month later was their Anime one at the Jackson County Fairgrounds in Central Point. Yeah.
yeah. So it was like I immediately fell in love with con cons and I wanted more. So I guess it just never stopped from there.
Oh, that's a good thing. Um, now, two more questions before we end this. What kind of impact has this had on you as a whole? Just doing the cosplay, going to the cons, meeting great people, all that stuff.
Oh man. Well, I don't mean to get like sappy or anything, but
No, be sappy, be sappy, be sappy.
it's completely changed my life. Like it's I've found my passion. I found community, like, um, as someone that was extremely coddled and I had no friends and extreme social anxiety on top of all of that, and to be able to meet people with the same interests. And honestly, there's so many wonderful people within this community that I've met that I can call friends, which I've never gotten to do. Like, I I didn't I had maybe one friend in high school and that was about it. And so to go from that to now having so many wonderful people that I can call friend. I mean, it saved my life, to be honest.
It did?
I mean, yeah, you you're fighting depression and anxiety, and
It's
you're
it's
fighting it
it's
alone.
it's never easy to, with dealing with depression. Like depression is it sucks, it's real, and it's not always easy trying to find something to like not like fully get rid of, but like to like fill that void.
Exactly. And if anyone knows anything about depression, you cannot let it take over. And that's what I was doing. I was letting it take over, and it had got to be too much. And then I found cosplay, and I found, anime and everything else, and it completely changed everything for
It
me.
it basically made things better.
Yeah.
To make things better, to fill that void, like you're not alone. You may not know these people, but like they also have the same interest and everything, and they want to talk to you. They want to like, they want to compliment on your cosplay, and I feel like stuff like that. I think it's just the getting out and doing something you enjoy really puts a lot into perspective that like, hey, I'm not alone. There are people who are just like me that come to these things just to like feel free and be ourselves.
Absolutely. And I know that's, 16, 17-year-old me would have never guessed that I would be where I am now with community and my craft and everything like that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that it's had a very positive impact on you. And I think when you enjoy the things you do, everything else just kind of just like, you know, goes out the window when it comes to like all that negative stuff.
Oh yeah, at the end of the day, whenever I'm not feeling 100% good, I can work on and it works with ADHD too. Having so many different aspects to work on, like, oh, I do not want to sew today. I cannot focus on that. I can work on a wig, or I can work on a prop, or any other thing. It's just like the perfect hobby for me.
I think that's what really matters, honestly. When it comes when it, comes down to it, as long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're happy, ignore the haters. You are your own critic. You know yourself more than anyone. I know there's that, well, there's that whole thing of like when it's like family, like your parents like, "Oh, I know you more than anyone." It's like, "No, no, you don't."
Right? Yeah.
So last question, um, of this final round. What kind of any last minute advice you want to throw out there to those who are listening and are watching this, just advice in general about what we've discussed so far in this like past hour and a half or almost 2 hours?
Um, I think I think I would have to go back on that. Really just don't listen about what other people have to hear. I know it's very generic, a lot of people say it, but it really is true. And there's so much sound and outside opinions that you hear when you get into cosplay. And you at the end of the day, you have to just do do you. That's it.
I can't I can't argue with that, honestly.
Yeah,
I really
just do
can't.
you.
Just do you, be you, be safe, stay safe, all that kind of stuff. As I always say, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. Now, time to drop those socials below so people can find you to stay up to date with your cosplays, conventions, and your art and all that stuff. Where can people find you on social media so they can stay up to date with everything I just mentioned? Because I don't want to mention it again.
Oh, you're good. It's just Love Cherry Cosplay on basically any platform. I'm on YouTube, Twitch. Not that I'm very active on those ones, but I do have them. Um, Instagram, TikTok, just a little bit of everything. And again, um, Cherry Hex Labs is my art page as well.
Be
And
sure to put those
that I think
below.
that's all.
I gotta make sure to put those below. And before I forget, I'm sending you a list of the cosplays we talked about. Feel free to send them through Instagram. Give me a minute
Happy
here.
to.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to work on this tonight or tomorrow, and get it up by 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, here we go. There is the list sent to you through Instagram. Again,
Okay.
Sherry, thank you for coming on. Looking forward to seeing you and Cody, even if it's just for one day at Middle Earth Comic Con, and looking forward to seeing you all there. That's dinner. Dinner aftertaste burp is disgusting.
Oh no. Yeah.
It's not the first time I burped on this channel. As always, I'm Wayne the Unknown. Until next time, thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And shout out to those who follow and support the channel.